Everyone, this is Eric back again with Auto Replay, man. It's been a while, but thank you for subscribing and watching the channel, man. I got a 2021. This is a Toyota Highlander. I picked it up for the weekend to take the kids back and forth to school. It is definitely a bigger full-size SUV than what we have with the Chevy Equinox. It's got the leather interior. It's got like the captain seats up front, you know. It's got automatic electric seats, man. It's got the touch, I don't know if it's touchscreen. I think it's a big touchscreen in there. It's got the phone charger. So you just basically lay your phone down and it charges your phone. So it's got some nice conveniences. And the good thing about this is a fuller size SUV than what we have for the Chevy Equinox. And I can actually put our Rottweiler Brody in the back. So let me flip this camera around and show you what we're working with right here. So this is the side of it with the rims in the very back. It's got that Toyota feel to it in a sense, you know what I mean? And kind of looks like the newer Toyota Camrys and Corollas, you know, just a bigger version in a sense, you know. So, you know, one thing I did notice, this does not have a remote start feature for this one. This is a Highlander XLE. One cool thing about it, you gotta press this button for the trunk and hold it, and it'll open up the trunk. So that's convenient, especially if you got kids and a dog. You can tell the dog just to jump in the back, or you can have them put the groceries in the back. It's got a third seat. The seats do fold down. I folded that down so we put Brody in the back there, you know, take him around. And the good thing about it, you know, you just basically press a button up here to release it, or you could go back and you can basically hold it back on this key fob here and it'll close it again. So that's pretty cool, you know what I mean? It's got plenty of room inside. I'll show you on this passenger front right here. This is the interior. It's nice, you know, leather stitching and everything like that. Right here in the center console is where you can just charge your phone. So you just lay your phone right there. And, you know, it's got dual climate control in here too. So that's convenient. So I could be at, you know, 68. My wife can be at 64. And let me go ahead and jump on the inside. I'm gonna cut this thing on. It's hot down here in Florida right now, so it's plenty of room for both kids. My son can sit, usually he sits on the right side, my daughter sits on the left. So, and the good thing about it, you know, they got their own little cup holders here, and then you could kind of walk in between to get to the back. I believe, you know, these probably lift up or slide or something. I just haven't really got that far into it. You do have looks like some these USB chargers down here, so they really thought about that. You got all your USB chargers for the kids. You got your own climate control there. They got their vents right up here, so they could adjust them. You know, one can be turned off and closed, and the other one can be on, because you know everybody's gonna be different. That's a good thing about this. You know, it's got, you know, a lot of different features. You know, so it's a little dirty, but I'm gonna cut this thing on. Push button start. You know, you got all your controls for all your ACs up here. You can control the rear, the middle, from right here in the sense. And oh, this one actually has a sunroof in there, so you know that's a nice little convenience. If I was buying one just for, you know, 3 years, I wouldn't mind the sunroof, but it's so hot, man, in Florida, dude. Like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't even, I wouldn't have this driving down. It's just too doggone hot. So, you know, you do have that convenience, and you press it one button to close it. So that's kind of cool. Kids thought that was really nice. This is like the instrument panel right here. You know, it tells you a lot of information. You know, basically you got an eco in a sport mode. So I like to keep an eco, but you know, you have the automatic and manual transmission all built in there, so you can switch it over to manual. You got all the, you can manually shift this thing, so that's pretty cool. It's my Taco Bell cut right there. Right here they got 3 ports for USB, because you know, like if you have, you know, 2 people with phones and you're gonna have a third thing, so that's convenient to have that third port right there. You got cigarette lighter still, so that's very helpful and handy, stuff like that. It's got a nice ride, man. It's definitely a nice ride. I wanted to show you a short video on this SUV. I may look at upgrading to something like this, because as the kids get older and taller, and you know, they're gonna need more room. Now we got a dog, you know, And when I first got that Chevy Equinox, I wasn't thinking about that. And I've looked online, these go for about 30. The premium ones go for about 40, 50 brand new. And so it all depends on the features you get. But I would definitely want to get this leather, and then you can adjust your seats, you know what I mean? It's got all the automatic controls on the side here, so that's helpful to support your back, your lumbar, you know, get it right just like you need it. You know what I mean? Everybody's a little different. So that's one thing that the Chevy Equinox does not have. It's just a standard bucket seat. It's kind of cheap, you know, but it was something that, you know, we just need to get back and forth for now. But I do like this. In Toyota, the dealership in Thomasville, I've seen they're offering like a 20-year warranty, which is great. I mean, heck, you buy one, it's like you buy one almost for life, you know what I mean? So if you're getting like a 10, 15, 20-year warranty on a Toyota, you're doing pretty good, I think. They're made to last a long time. They hold their value, so Toyotas are good. At the time, you know, my wife wanted a Chevy, so I went and picked up a Chevy, and I just needed a vehicle to kind of get back and forth. But I'll probably be looking at a Toyota, see if I could trade mine in to get one of these or something like that, and it'll hold its value better than the Chevy Equinox, because I think that went down in value a few $1,000s last time I looked at it. So, you know what I mean? If you know, there's a lot of different conveniences. One thing I noticed when I was having my phone plugged in, sometimes like it would turn the audio off. It's back on the Bluetooth right now, but it seemed like, you know, sometimes it didn't stay on there, but right now it is on there. I guess you could put on a map. You can install this. I seen this with my sales manager. You know, you just lay your phone down and, you know, it could navigate you where you want to be. In a sense, it does have heated seats in here, so that's cool right there, you know. I don't know what the sync is for. What does that do? Okay, I guess you could change the AC in there. You got all your volume controls here. One thing I did like on the Chevy Equinox is that you did have buttons on the back of the steering wheel, so that was pretty neat, but this one doesn't have that. So everything's here, so that's a little bit different for me to get used to. All your buttons here, volume. I'm pretty sure, yeah, your cruise control and everything is here. And I believe these probably have the side indicators if somebody's on the side of the car or whatnot, you know what I mean? So I really haven't taken this on the highway, but it is it's nice, man. It rides good and it's pretty quick. Let's see the rims. This is the wheels that came with it. One thing that this may be something that happens on Toyotas, I don't know. Seems like the clips on the front bumper, like, you know, when I first noticed it from the rental place, this was loose, if you can see that. And it's the same on this side here. So, you know, I guess if, you know, if you're driving this or you buying this or whatever, you want to be definitely cautious if you run over stuff. You don't want to back over like a, you know, those little parking lot stops, you know what I mean, or whatever. I'm assuming that's probably what, yeah, it looks like somebody probably caught something here and maybe it broke the clips here. So it looks like they're not as strong as they should be for this to be only a 2-year-old car, you know. I mean, I could pop the hood and show you the engine if you want, and might as well. I don't think it really matters. People just want to see how it rides and whatnot. So let's flip this up. There's the thing and I got a birthday party to go to. Okay, so it's got a V6. Doesn't have any hydraulic, you know, support, so that's not convenient, but I wouldn't plan on working on this myself anyway, so that's what it looks like. It's a little dirty. It's probably got a neat little design to it. See y'all checking out the video, man. Hopefully we get some cool stuff coming up soon. We'll see. It's been interesting, I'll say the least, you know what I mean? But I'll put a link down on my other channel. Check it out. See you next one.